All right, this is my tool bag loadout. I got the Veto Tech MCT. I've had this thing for 5 years now. This thing is still holding up. I think this is perfect for me as far as residential service and maintenances. I like to keep it pretty simple, so this is it right here. On the top here, I just have like some low loss fittings, little cord depressor. I believe it's like C&D, so you can go ahead and attach to the service port, and it's not depressing the Schrader yet. So once you attach, you can hook up your gauge, and then you just tighten in the thumb screw, and then you'll get pressure. Reduces refrigerant loss, and when you're done, you just back off, take off your gauge, and that's it. So I got other low loss fittings in there. Down here, just some abrasive cloth for cleaning the line set when I check my refrigerant pressures. Make sure we got a good clean pipe. It just goes in there. So we'll go with the outside here. Service wrench, little tape measure, some cheapo one. I have a bigger one, but it's just too bulky on my bag, so I just go ahead and keep that one in there. I believe this is a 6-inch adjustable wrench. And then for my refrigerant, the lock keys, so 410 R22, I just hang it on there on the side. Over here, just some long bits, Phillips, little extension, 5/16 1/4 inch, and then the Malco reversible one. I really don't use it. It's a little bit too bulky, so I just go with the 1/4 inch 5/16 if I need it. Headlamp works pretty good. It was like 10 bucks. Again, nothing fancy. Big pen, minus all the internals. I use this for my circuit boards. So instead of reaching in there with some needle nose pliers, I just go ahead and shove that in there and then pull off on the board. I think I got that from Steve Lav, so I just keep that there. That's the outside. The back side, what do I have here? This one's actually empty. I think I used to carry some AA, AAA batteries in there. This little pouch, got my core remover. So if I have a leaky core valve, I have it here, along with some extra Schraders. Step bit, so when we gotta drill some holes for static pressure or in the flue for combustion, have it there. Not much. And then some electrical tape, plumber strap, strapping capacitors, and I just carry some wire nuts and some miscellaneous screws. Wire nuts. Alright. So, the front here, when we do furnaces, I carry this in here. It's only steel wool for flame sensors, and then my manometer, so you can attach to the manifold, and it's steel wool. Once heating season is done, I take this out, but I don't have to add or remove anything in my tool bag besides this year round, so that works out. These are all my fuel piece gauges, manometer, along with the right angle bit. Sometimes those flame sensors and other screws are hard to get to, so that works good. And just my Like I said, my gauges, they each have a slot, psychrometers, clamps, suction line, liquid line, and then just some miscellaneous bits. Got my for the service valves. I also use this for a manifold to check pressures if it fits. I have a socket set, so in case I need to use a socket set, attach it to my drill. And then 3/4, 7/16 miscellaneous bits. A little stubby, comes in handy sometimes. Stubby 6-in-1. Again, nothing fancy, pretty basic. On the other side, volt Milwaukee impact. I've had this thing for a couple years now. Pretty good. The only thing is the screw rounded out, so wasn't able to use that clip anymore. I got a 6-amp and a 4-amp battery. I have the little ones as well, but I like these because you can stand them and they last longer as far as charging them. Fuel piece meter, SC640. Again, I've had this one for about 4 years now. Pretty good. Thinking about getting the compact one, but then there's also that Bluetooth one, because you know I use the fuel piece app to do my reports, so all my pressures and readings, and then the Bluetooth one allows you to input your capacitor, your voltage, and all that stuff, just so it's all in one report. I got one of these. Temperature. Little magnetic bit. If I'm taking off a bunch of screws, throw them in here. Some zip ties. My alligator clips for my meter. Insulated flathead. Holds up pretty good, except I arced out hot leg with the ground. Made a good, took a good bite out of that one, but still good. Brush, you know, clean inside electrical compartments, all that good stuff. I don't really use this too much, but when I'm changing out motors, you know, sometimes I need that angle to get to the locking bolt for motors. Needle nose. Nothing fancy. Wire strippers, crimpers. You know, make a quick wire repair. I got it. I think I want to get the wire stripper and crimper all in one. Just one less tool in my bag. I don't like to overload it with too much tools. Small set of Allen wrenches. I have the bigger ones too, but there's times where I can't fit the big one when I'm doing the gas valves. So I just found myself using these. Works pretty much every time. And that's about it. It all fits in here. Again, I like to keep it simple. I think I have, oh yeah, little wrench for specifically the train package units. I don't know if the split systems do too, but for the inducer caps, so when we take them off to read them, this is the size 11/32 to get that that nut off so I can check them. But other than that, sometimes my zippers skip a bit. Like I'll have a gap, so I have to go back and close it again. Honestly, that's just lack of maintenance. I have never lubricated the actual zipper. I know I should have, but still holds up pretty good. I use it as a chair sometimes. I just sit right here. But yeah, these bags are nice. They take a beating. Well built. Nice good strap. Shoulder strap as well. But yeah, that's my setup. That's mainly residential service in my maintenance bag. The only other thing I have to carry is in the wintertime we have a combustion analyzer, a testo, so you know, yeah, I carry that in the box. And then in the summertime, my hose, so I can wash off the coils. And other than that, I like to keep my hands, you know, not filled with much, and everything seems to fit here. I do have the backpack style. I forget what the exact motto is, but I just found myself, it was just too bulky for what I do. If I was doing more commercial, climbing on ladders, rooftops, and I'd probably be using that one. But again, mainly residential, light commercial. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so another thing I forgot to add, even though I have my tools in my tool bag, there's times where I like to walk up to the job and just kind of get a heads up, see what's going on. So I carry this HVAC 8-in-1, pretty cool. It's got your regular flat Phillips, 1/4 inch if you want it. Flip that around, thermostat, screwdriver, and if you want to tighten up the straighter valves, you got that. And then 1/4 inch, and if you wanted 5/16, you just slide it up, and 5/16 with a magnet in there. Tighten that up, that way when you're doing 5/16 and you go push on the screw, it doesn't pop back into 1/4 inch. So I carry this coast flashlight, little inspection light, helps you know, see far away if I'm in the attic or whatever. And let's see, pair of jumper cables if I need to jump something out. Guy by the name of Mike Griffin, one of the instructors for iHacky, some of the classes that we take here. You walk in with a jumper, you walk out with a jumper. So just for testing purposes, I have jumper cables if I need it, and just some thermostat wire for whatever I need it for. If I need to make a jumper, or if I need to clean like the inducer ports on the furnaces, I just get in there and I can clean those up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I carry in my pockets. Again, I can get an idea of what's going on when I'm troubleshooting a system, you know, just to kind of get a head start. But yeah, that's it. Hope you liked it. Hope it gives you maybe some ideas. Maybe you don't like it, that's cool. It works for me though. So yeah, let me know what you think.